and then just put it in the layout, go to the margin, okay, go to the margin. There are many margins here. We have I have used in my computer, okay, normally 5 or 6 margins will be there, but you just click on the custom margin, right? Custom margin. Come here, then there's the margin, there's the paper, this is the paper size. You can change the paper size also here, no problem. And there is a layout. Okay, so for the paper, either you can use the paper size here, width and height. You can change it, customize. And since we are not changing, then come to the margin. So the margin in this case, you can see top, bottom, left, right. These are 1 inch. This is the default. Okay, in my computer, you can set the default different one. Okay, default setting is set as default. You change it here and click it, then that will be the default. Okay, set as default. Then this is the left, right, top, right button, right? So this is the 1 inch from here to here, and from here to here is 1 inch. You can see. If you look at this corner is the same, and top, bottom corner is always same. Okay, so click on the layout. So for the layout, in most cases, you need actually this header and footer. Header and footer. Okay, so what does it mean? You can see it is a 0.5 inch, and footer is also 0.5 inch. This is by default. So this is actually the measurement. If it is a header, then from the top to this 0.5 here. Okay, not from this to the 0.5. Okay, for example, if you write it 0.3, that means not from here to here 0.3, from the top this is 0.3. Okay, similarly the bottom is also the same, from the bottom margin. Okay, the measurement is from the bottom, not from this margin. Okay, this is from the top 0.3, for example. You can change it 0.5. I'll show you everything. Okay, later. So what does it mean? If you put some header and footer, sometimes you need, then this will be fixed in every pages. Okay, this will come in every pages. You can actually set it. For example, you don't need in the first page. From the bottom page, you need that one. Okay, so first thing is that you take the paper, then go to the size. Okay, you can take the custom size, no problem, but go to the size, take it any size, or you can customize it. You can customize it, or then come to the margin, and always you click on the custom margin and set it according to you need. Okay, so for the papers or for any other report, normally the margins are there already in the template. Okay, for the senior design project, the margins are already there. For the senior final year design project is already there. Senior project, internship. So everywhere we have this margin, we have this header, footer, and so on. So follow that one first. Okay, so we are ready to type. Okay, this is the first thing. Okay, so if it is, for example, the assignment, okay, there is no template, for example, right? There is no template. So you can make your own template. Okay, so can anyone tell me what you are going to write here? You are going to submit an assignment to me, for example. Can anyone tell me what you will start with? Any student? Yeah, senior, junior, doesn't matter.
So maybe first name assignment number to the.
Okay, so this is Mahfuz Rahman. Okay, so you are from Tripoli, CSC?
CSC.
Okay, CSC. Okay, so what is your, how many credits you have finished?
75.
75. Okay, you know that, right? So you are going to write assignment number first? Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Sir, maybe the university name.
University name. Okay. So someone says university name, someone says assignment number. Okay. Any other? Okay. I'll write everything you are saying. What you are saying. Okay. assignment number. Okay, for example, 01. If someone says university name, okay, I'm writing university name. So don't write IUB only, okay? Never. You have to write full name. Okay, come on. Any other thing?
Name and ID.
Name and ID. Okay. So student name. Okay. ID. Student ID. Anything else?
Faculty
Course
name.
ID and course name.
Course name. Okay. Course name. Faculty name. Anything else?
Date of submission.
Date of submission. Thank you. Submission. Okay. Anything else? Okay, I'm not writing chronologically or ascending or descending order. Okay, what I was saying, just I'm typing, nothing else. Okay.
Sir,
That's
after
it?
the university name, we have to include our department name also.
Okay, department name. Okay, I'm not writing where it will be. I'll show you, of course. Okay, so department name, right? So, for example, CSE, or you have to write the complete name. Okay, equally, or any other business. Any students here? School of business, for example. Economics. Here it is. So, anything else? Anything else? Okay. You see, the main thing is absent here. You write a lot of things here, okay? But the main identity is not here.
Sir, logo.
Yes. Okay. So that's the thing you actually missed here. Okay. So that is our identity. So if even the logo is there, if you don't write even the Independent University Bangladesh, okay, so almost everybody in Bangladesh actually know this logo, or everybody in of our alumni, or for example the current students and the faculty and staff, they know that this is Independent University Bangladesh. Okay, so that is missing. Okay, so we have to put it here, the logo, right? So no problem. Go to I get logo. Okay, that's it. Anything missing? Even I forgot we need anything or not. But okay, let's check. Let's check with the format. Okay, so how you will actually organize this one? Okay, can anyone tell me which one will go first, and then next, and then next, and then next? Okay, we don't have actually enough time, so I'll show you. Okay, one assignment format. Okay, look, I have already created the assignment formats for my students so that nothing is missing. You can see. Can you see anything missing? Okay, look at this one. Forget about this part. You have the logo, right? You have the department name. You have the Independent University Bangladesh. Okay, this is the title. This is called the assignment sheet. Okay, you can see the assignment number. Okay, course code. Okay, you forget to write the course code. Okay, course title, and the subject bullets. So, course instructor, এটা বলেছো তোমরা, due date বলো নাই তোমরা, submission date টা বলেছো. Okay, student name, student ID. Okay, look at this. So if you actually format in such a way, then this will be very, very interesting that you can do that. Okay, any one of you can do this, can format this table. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just tell me, then I'll try to create this one here right now. Okay, tell me what I will do first.
Sir, insert the logo first.
No, forget about these things. Okay, I'm talking only about the table. Okay. Even yeah, this is very interesting. Can you place this logo?
Yes, sir.
How? Anyone can tell me?
So copying the picture.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That will work. Yeah.
After that, we have to resize.
Sure. And then I can see you actually. Okay. So where? Here it is. Okay. Tell me.
Sir, we have to go to the insert tab, then add image.
Okay. So okay. So he said that how we can do that is that if you want to paste it, so from the insert, then go to the picture. Okay. Then, for example, I know where the logo is. Here is the logo. You can see this is the logo of IUB. You can insert it, no problem. You can see the size. You can resize it, no problem. Okay, either you can use this tab, or you can double click it and resize it. Okay, then this is going here. Then how you will write this and how you will put this logo. Any idea? Anybody?
We have to insert a table also.
Huh? So you
Insert
need
a
a table.
table, sir.
Where?
From the insert section.
Where? We want to insert at the top or here or so.
No. After the logo and after
After the
writing.
no. This is not finished. This is not finished. We have the logo, then we have this one, then we have another logo, then we have this writing. Okay, then we have this line, then we have this one, and then we have to put this. Okay, so no one knows probably how to do that. Okay, so okay, let me show you a very simple way. Okay, either you can you can make it a 3 column here with an equal column, of course, or a simple table. Insert a table with 3. Okay, then resize it. For example, you need this one here. For example, you need this one here. Okay, just the example. Okay, put it, then copy this one here and put it here. So this is done. Then okay, this is the simplest way. I'll tell you. This is not the correct way. There is some other way. Okay, then you can put it here. For example. Okay, we don't have, okay, margin is greater. Okay, so how you can actually if you put from this section, okay, both will be the same size. Okay, can anyone tell me how to resize this accordingly? Or Independent University Bangladesh, this will the bigger size, department is a smaller size. So press the control tab, control, and the left parenthesis. Okay, third bracket jeta amra boli. Okay, put this one. Then you can see this. Okay, you can see right parenthesis. You can write this one, right third bracket. right? You can use insert away. Then what you can do is that you can copy this one or this, copy this, and then you can paste it here. Control E is actually the center, and then you can paste it here. You can see the size is not the same. Okay, you can make it smaller in size, and then you can resize it. Okay, something like that. Then put it is somewhere here, for example. Okay. And then I'm using the Control A. This is the select all. Control A, select all. You can select all, no problem. Then come here. Okay. You can see this one. This is the line and paragraph spacing. Okay, click here. Come to this line and line spacing option. Come to this line spacing option. Okay, this workshop is recording, right?
Yes, sir.
So that you can see later on and you can check it. Okay, so put it here, line spacing option. Then come on to this one, spacing. We are not talking about the indentation. Indent is this one, left and right indent. Okay, but here just spacing. Okay, so before spacing, okay, no space. After spacing, no space. And then line spacing is single line 1.5 or something. Multiple, you can use 1.25, no problem. So we are using, for example, single line. Then click it. Okay, so everything is in single line. So you can check it. For example, we are going to write Times New Roman. So everything is going to Times New Roman. Okay, then it is, you can make it smaller, no problem. You can make it smaller, problem. Okay, you can make it smaller. You can make it a little bit larger. Okay, little bit larger, no problem. You can make it larger. Okay, whatever it is, not sure why this is. Okay, we can make it Calibri or Arial Black children, right? It was Arial Black, so make it Arial Black. Okay, then what you can do is that select this table, okay, and from here you just no border. So can you see? You can see this, but you can see the margin is very high. So what you can do is that you can go to the layout, then take the margin, then custom margin, and you can reduce the top margin 0.2. You can see. Now it looks like this, right? Now it looks like this. Okay, you can see. Then you can draw a line, no problem, in the bottom, and then you can use it. Okay, this is the most simplest way. There are many other ways. Okay, then for example, you can take this one. You can take it in the left side. Okay, you can take it in the right side. Okay, or no, not from here. You can take in the right side. For example, here, this is just by using your eye. Engineers are very good microscope. Okay, so then you can increase this one, no problem. You can see. So how many of you can do that right now? Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So let's come here. Okay, so let me tell. Okay, let me know how to prepare this table. Okay, what I will do? Insert table.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me how many rows or how many columns I'll put it? Hey.
Sir,
4 rows and 3 columns first.
4 rows. Why 4 rows? And why? How many columns?
3 columns.
3 columns. Okay. 3 columns, 4 rows. Okay. Why 4 rows? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows.
Yeah, we can do that, but we have to merge it after
Mhm.
like second
So
from second.
you have to know the easiest way, right? You have to use your easiest way. Okay. So the most easiest way is that the number of rows is 7 and number of columns are 4. Okay. Number of columns are 4. Okay, let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you can give anything. I don't know whether this is 7 or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No problem. Even if it is 1, no problem. You know how to do that, right? You just put it. Okay. This is maybe 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just put the tab. Okay, put it the tab and then you automatically make it. Okay, so can you do that right now? So, okay, let's check here. We're going to put it here. So what you can do is that you can just put it here. Okay, so this one, you just make it here. Okay, this one, you can just make it here. Okay, that's it. Sure, then what you can do, what you will do, you just mark these two. Okay, mark these two, mark table. Okay, select these two, and click the right button. Okay, right button and merge cell. Okay, you can see the first one is done, and then you can see how many here, probably 6, right? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You put all these things, click right button, merge cell, done. Click all these things, click right button, merge cell, done. Finish. Can you do that? Okay, we can actually make some tests for you. Okay, so the first test, who can make it first? Okay, first, second, third, we can give some prize. Okay, maybe the society membership fee. Okay, not bad. Can you do that in such a way? Okay, this is first thing. The second thing is that, okay, the second thing is that select all these things here, click on the right button and go to the table properties. You can see the table properties. Come here. You can see the table, you can see the row, you can see the column, you can see the cell. This is individual cell. Okay. So for the cell, you can see the text is at the top. Okay. If we put it here, this will be at the center. So whatever you can write here, this will go to the center. Okay. So at the moment, so everything, I think everything is in bold, right? You can see it is bold. So if you don't need to bold it, then just click it. You know, the bold, italic, and underline. You all these things, you know. And if you don't know this center, for example, this is in the left align, right? So click on the left align. This is the center. This is the right align. This is justify. Justify means the left and right. And you know that this will be equal. So the left align. So put all these things in the left align. You can see all these are the bold. So you can make it bold. Then you can write everything here. Okay. Then this will be. So now you can do that, right? You can prepare this one. Okay. The IQ of any students, actually we can test by preparing this kinds of table. I think you can do that. Right. Okay. You can do in some different way, no problem. Someone says 3 column and something like that. So in that case, you have to split it. Okay, you have to split it. There are many tables I'll show you later on. But before that, okay, this is the sheet. Okay, this is the sheet. So we are not going to save it. Okay, we don't want to save it. So you can prepare here also. Yeah. So anyone have any question regarding this assignment sheet? Then we'll move to the next one. Okay, Naina, are you here? Naina?
Yes, sir.
So any other faculty members are here? I don't know. Shaila? Okay.
No, sir.
So first, let me know what are the things I have to touch.
Sir, we're expecting you to talk about the report writing because our students always fail to do the formatting, and also whenever they're writing the report, they try to write it in informal manner. So
Okay.
I would like to request you to talk about the formal approach that should be used in a report.
Okay. So this is also the report, right? The assignment.
Yes, sir.
Also one kind of report students sometimes need to write. Okay, so there is no other question on this one. Then I'll go to the course report. Okay, then I'll go to the senior design project or the senior project report or some other kind of report. Okay, so you mean the course report or the senior project report, internship report, something like this, or any other thing? Naina?
Yes, sir. This kind of reports like senior project,
Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, I need to interact with the students. If the students don't answer, then this will be very difficult for me to proceed on. Okay.
So this workshop is for our students, and as I mentioned earlier that I have learned all this formatting and all this from you. So this is the opportunity for our students to learn from you directly.
Yeah, they have to ask the questions. Otherwise
And if they miss this opportunity, then I must say that they are going to be the losers because I have learned a lot. So they have to participate. I would request all the students to ask questions and try to learn as much as you can from Razzak sir, because this is the opportunity you're getting, and you should try to get the best from this workshop.
Yes, so thank you, Naina, and I'm requesting all the students to send the link to your friends. Okay, from any department is fine. Okay, not only the EEE, maybe or CSE. You can send the other department also. Okay, I'd like to have a lot of students. Okay, so I'm not sure. Some 400 students are here, but a lot of students probably don't know about this one. Okay, so now I'm if you understand these things, how to submit an assignment, then I'm going to move to the next one, which is how to submit a course report. Okay, or the lab report even. Okay.
So I just want to add, even some of our students have already graduated, and even if they're working in a company, they will also be benefited from this workshop, because they will need this kind of reports. Yes, they will also need these reports in their job also, and the industry also. So.
Yes. Yeah. So for the industry or for your employment, okay. So anywhere else, you just you just write the report, for example, in your, this is the letterhead pad, for example, of your university or of your organization, your company or something like that. So this, as here it is, for example, the assignment number, but one thing here is missing the assignment name, for example. Okay, so for the case of project, okay, can anyone tell me? You are going to write a project report. So what are the things you are going to write here? This is the project number, for example. And anything else? Tell me.
Title, sir.
Okay, project title. Thank you. Project title. Okay, fine. And next one. And the other thing is that, okay, make sure that thing you are writing here that should have the same type of thing. For example, project number N is capital, okay, block letter, then small letter, then the title is small letter, for example. No, use the same thing. Okay, everywhere project title. Okay, then okay, someone says the department. Right, department. You write this one? No, no need. If you write in the letterhead pad, then these two you don't need. No need. Okay, because it is already there. If you are writing in a white pad, white page, then of course you have to write it. Okay, project. Then of course you are writing, for example, the name. Okay, your name, your ID. Okay, course name. We are not called the course name, we call the course title, course code. Course code, maybe the section. Maybe the section. Okay. Date of submission বলেছো তোমরা এখানে but due date you can write it, no problem. Faculty name, and of course,
sir, and there will be a date of experiment. Date of experiment.
I'm not. This is not the lab report. If it is the lab report, of course you have to write it. The experiment. Okay. Okay, this is not the lab report. This is, I am talking about, for example, the course project report. Okay, this is the project title, project name, maybe the project number, maybe not. Okay, maybe sometimes you have the, for example. Okay. Okay, tell me now, if it is in a group project, then what you should include here? It's a group project.
Group number.
Okay, group number.
Group member's name.
Okay, group member's name. Or you can write here, for example, group member's name, or you can write student's name. Okay, you can see the apostrophe. Why it is apostrophe? After S or before S? Do you know the difference?
After S.
Okay, do you know the difference between these two?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if it is after S, what does it mean? And if it is before S, then what does it mean?
Because after S,
After it, তার মানে
Yeah.
অনেকগুলো স্টুডেন্ট থাকবে।
Okay,
This is plural.
student there. Okay.
Yes.
If
If it is before,
S,
then the student is single.
it
It
is
will be
single.
just one.
Okay, student's name. That means ছাত্রের নাম আর ওটা ছাত্রদের নাম.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you. Very good. You understand this one. Okay, fine. And this will be the IDs. Okay, student IDs. Something like this. Okay. So this, in such a way, this will be changed. Okay. And then, and for example, everything is written here, no problem. Okay, this is the top. And how you will start? Can you tell me how you will start?
With introduction.
With introduction. Okay. So is there any number
Yes.
or without number?
With number, I guess.
Okay, with number. So if it is the Roman or this is Arabic number?
Usually we do
Use this one or use this one? No problem, right? Okay.
Yes.
Introduction. Introduction. Okay, you write it here. Okay, there are many ways. If you start from here, then of course there must be the colon here. Okay, if there is no colon, we should start from here. Okay, there may be the indent. There may be the indent here, may not be the indent here. You can fix the indent from here. Okay, if you put this indent, this is called the indent. You can see. Okay, you put it here, or you can right click here. Okay, you can see, you can make it indent. Okay, this will go both the indent. If you need only the first one, then put this one 0. So what does it mean? What is the difference between these two? Anyone can tell me? Can anyone know what is the difference between these two if we put this one here or this one here? Yes, if you don't know, then let me know.
Don't know. Maybe it's the margin.
Huh?
Because of margin. Sir.
Margin? No. This is not the margin. This is called the margin. This is called the indent.
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
So the line will shift to the right, something like this.
Which line? All line? Or
Yes, sir. All line.
All line will shift to here.
So I think it is the first
Sir,
one of every paragraph.
Okay. So the first line of every paragraph will shift here. Yes, you are correct. Okay, not every line. So if you put this one here, okay, and this one is also here, then what will happen? Then what will happen?
Then all the line will be indented.
All the line. Okay. Let me take one example from here. First one. Okay. Let's check here. Okay. So this is the case. Okay. The paragraph, you can see the indent is here. Okay. If you put here, you can see only the first line will move here. Okay. So if you go, okay, you put here and then enter, you can see the next paragraph is also start from here. Okay. So if you even enter here, no problem, the next paragraph, the first line will be there. And so you can check it. And what happened is that, for example, you are moving, this one is also here. You can see the whole paragraph will move here. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, similarly, from this one, you can actually put it here. Okay, no problem. Anywhere you can move. You can move it here. In such a way, you can actually put this paragraph. So the introduction. Okay. So there are many other things. For example, the background. Okay, you can write the background of the project, the goals and objective of the project. Okay, the project plan. Okay, the project outcome. Okay, the impact of the project or socio-economic impact, the project budget, references. So at the end, you have to use some references. So if we use the reference, what does it mean? Anybody knows? Anybody here? What does it mean? Okay. You copy from somewhere.
You're citing, sir?
You are citing, yes. So citing means, for example, here it is 2. You can write here it is 2. Okay. You can see. So what does it mean? The idea here, what we have explained, you can actually read further this reference number 2, and you will get the elaboration or the explanation is there. Okay. So for more details, you have to go to here. Okay. But don't copy this sentence from this reference. Don't copy this sentence. What you can do is that, normally what I say is that you can copy all the words, but not the whole sentence. What does it mean is that you can copy the words, but you have to write your own sentence. Okay? Or you can use the synonyms of that word. That means, or you can write it your own words, okay, your own way. The idea you share from here. Okay, idea sharing, not the sentence sharing or not the paragraph sharing. Yeah, okay. But when you are using the citation, okay, reference, for example, reference 1. Okay, here is also reference 1. It is reference 2. It is reference 3. What does it mean? You have to go, this is ascending order, right? So this is 4. So once it is 4, then you can, here you can write 3, 2 or 1. But of course, not after 4, this will never come 6. After 4, okay, maybe come 1, 2, 3, no problem. But for 1, 2, 3 again, you have to go for 5, not 6. So you can jump up. So if the 6 come, that means the 6 will come to the 5. Okay, that is called the reference. So for example, you see the 6 will come first, okay, before 5. So take this one from here to here. Okay, it's very simple. From here to here. Okay, so table formatting I already show you. Okay, but this formatting, right? This formatting 1, 2, 3, 4. This 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see this is not manually. We started here manually. Okay, this should not be manual. Okay, it should be automatic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyone know how to make it automated? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me. Okay, we are using the numbering also at a time. We don't know? Okay, come here. You can see this is the numbering. Okay, there are many formats. Okay, for the reference, you take this format. You can customize it, no problem. You can define your format. But at the moment, for example, you need this one. So click here. Okay, you can see the indent is here. If you don't need this type of indent, just take it here. Okay, if you need it bold, so make it bold. Make it bold. Okay, so write it, whatever you want to write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay. Then, if you want to write something here, so just enter it and delete this. Write the paragraph. Okay. That will not affect the number 2 for sure. Okay. So these are the paragraph. Okay. For the paragraph, if you don't need this indent, so make this indent. Or for example, the first line is here, no problem. So every time the first line will be there, and then this will start from here. This is number 2. Okay. So always write this one first, and then you can make it. Okay. Even for the 2, you just put it. Okay. Make it unbold, and then you can write. So this will be automatically. Now, what I want to say here is that if it is automated, then what will happen? Okay, I'll show you. Very interesting thing. Okay, for example, we have 6 sections. Now, for example, we need a section. This number 2 will be number 3. Okay, you have to write a lot of things here. Then what you will do? Can anyone tell me? Did you get my point?
No, sir.
Number 2 will be number 3, and we have a new section number 2. The number 2 right now we have here will be number 3. Okay, and then of course this will be number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. Okay, and we have to add a new section which is number 2, which will be number 2. Then how will do that? Anybody know this one?
Sir, by pressing right click, I guess.
Where?
Sir, beside that numbering.
Beside that numbering? Here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Then? I click.
No, sir, not.
Sir, okay.
Sir, can you double click that?
Which one?
Sir,
Yeah.
that's true, yeah. Sir, yeah, then right click.
Yeah.
Sir, the continue numbering or start at. Even you can set numbering value.
Start at 1.
So if you wanna start it from 1, then press this.
No.
or-
You got my point. Section 2 will be section 3 actually, and we will have a new section we have to add, which will be number 2. Okay, you can see.
So, sir,
So
this
you
number
are-
won't be
so,
number 2.
Anybody else?
Sir, after then NKJH, if you
Here.
if you click here and then press N, then the
Okay,
numbering will be
I click here. Left or right click?
left click
Left
and
click.
press
Okay.
enter.
And press enter. Then this will go here. Okay. You see?
Sorry, sir. In the section number 2,
Yes.
SSS,
Here?
yes, sir. Before the line.
Before the line here.
And start the line.
After
And
the
press
line?
enter. And press enter. Now, start of the line.
Here.
Yes, sir. And press enter.
Press enter. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. So this is very simple. You just put it there and then press enter. This will be number 3. Automatically, this sections has already the number 4, 5, 6, 7, A, and you can put it here, the section number 2. No problem. Okay. Then you have to put it here, enter, then delete the number, and then you can add your paragraph. No problem. This is the large number, and this is very simple, but you don't know. Only 1 or 2 students know this. Okay, this is very, very unfortunate. Okay, so when you will write this report, then these are the formatting things you have to know. Otherwise, your life will be hell. Okay, তোমরা যেটা বলো যে আমার কম্পিউটার ক্র্যাশ করে গেছে, তোমার তো মাথায় ক্র্যাশ করে যাবে এই রিপোর্ট লিখতে যায়। Okay, so basically you have to follow these things when you write the report. Okay, everything should be there, starting from here, and then of course this content. For the content, You can copy and paste from somewhere, but never copy all the paragraph or a single sentence. You can copy it, you can rewrite, you have to rewrite the sentence by your own words. So that's the thing of the report. Okay, you cannot copy from the Google directly. Okay, if you search from different places, if you paste from different places, then the format, then the other thing, the font size, these will be different. Okay, so let's check some other format. For example, okay. for the reference, what I can say is that you have to write, for example, if it is the journal, then you have to write the author name by comma, and then starting with the inverted comma, you have to write the title of the paper, and then ending the title with inverted comma, and then this is the name of the journals, and then this is the volume, this is the page number. Page number normally you have to write in such a way: pp dot, okay, 795, okay, hyphen 801, comma. This is when this is published. Okay, even if you write 2015 is also fine, because the volume number is already there. If you don't need to write the June. Okay. Then, for example, for the case of conference, you can see the name of the author, then same thing is the title, then this is the conference name, IEEE 15th International Symposium on this. So you can see in some cases the name of the symposium is first and then this one. In some cases you can write 2011 IEEE 15th Symposium name on this. Something here is missing. Can anyone tell me what is missing here? For the conference, this is not actually enough. Can anyone tell me? A lot of 400 students are here. Okay, here basically you have to write the place and country name. For example, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, whatever it is. Okay, you have to write the place and the country name. That means the venue and the country name, and then the year. Okay. Although the year is here, no problem, but you can write here. And the date and okay, date is also missing here. In this case, the date is also missing here. Okay. It is written only Dhaka, Bangladesh. The date is missing here. Date, for example, November 2 to 2017. Then page is here. Sometimes you have page, sometimes you may not have. Okay, so this is actually the case of some formal report. You can see this is the progress report, first term, final year project progress report. Then this is the title of the project. Okay. This is submitted by, this is supervised by, this is, okay, since this is the final year design project, then the date and term, and then the report, and then everything, this will be finished until the references. Okay, the references. So references is also taken from the number. You can see. Go here. Okay. There is no number here. And put it. Go to the number. Okay. So if you put the number, so normally number is here. So you can take it manually. You can take it by clicking here. You can put any indent here. For example, 0.4. The left indent. So this will go here. No problem. So any question on this topic? I'll move to the other next one.
I have a question. The column segment that you have made at the first place, how did you bring that line between the marks and something allocations?
Where?
Sir, format, column.
Not here?
Not here, sir.
Which page? Here?
No, sir, column.
Which column? In this report, in some other report? This report or the previous report?
No, sir. You make a column. 2 or 3 columns.
2 or 3 columns. Which one? Or this one?
Not, sir. No, sir. After that, you taught us. After that.
So maybe he's talking about the assignment report, I guess. The assignment.
Assignment?
The first one, the first file you showed us, the assignment file where you put a table.
Oh, assignment.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, this one. Yeah, this one.
Yes.
How to
Yes,
make
sir.
this table?
How did you bring that obtained and allocated?
How
the
I
line
prepared this one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly.
Oh, you missed this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so the students who actually learned this one, tell me what happened. We have four columns. We can make it 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 columns. We made it in such a way. Okay. Then actually I make this one. This line is here, and this line is also here. Okay. So this line is here. Okay. Then we have 7 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just use the tab. Okay. And then make it, use the tab. Okay. Marks allocated and obtained. These two actually we merge it. Okay. Select and merge this one and this 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. This 4 actually we select and merge cell. This one, and this 4 we select and merge it. Okay, you can check it is the same.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if I tell you to prepare this one for you, probably it will take 1 hour. I'm not sure. Okay, so you can see it takes actually 1 to 2 minutes. That's it. Okay, you can play with. Okay, even if you need, for example, here two columns, so just click it, split cell. Okay, 2 columns, split cell. You can see, you can make it. No problem. Whatever you need, you just play with. Select this one, click on the right, and then everything is here. Okay. So if you want to make the border, for example, is the different for this, you need a big border, for example, go to here. Okay. Then, for example, no border. Then you can use a big border. You can see single one. Okay, a lot of things is inside, but of course you can merge everything here, no problem. Okay. The other thing is that, for example, you need this one is different, this one is different, okay, and this one is different, and you can check this separate border. Okay, the outside border you can make it different. Okay, a lot of things, border and shading. Put it here. From here you can say click the outside box. You can set the these 2, 3, whatever it is, put it here. You can say box is different. Whatever you need, you just play with. Okay, is that clear here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I'll go to the senior project.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to know how much information can we actually take from the online? How much information actually is available and we can extract from the net? And what is actually considered as a plagiarism?
Yes.
And yes, sir, that is the question.
Yeah. What is your name?
Sir, my name is Abdur.
Abdur. Okay, fine. Thank you, Abdur. So this is a very good question because yes, normally we check the plagiarism, okay, which is in other term we can say this is a cheating, copying from others resources, okay, or even copying the idea from other resources without citing is actually the plagiarism. Okay, you are writing your own words, not you are copying the whole sentence or whole paragraph from any other sources. You cannot do that, first of all. Okay, that is a plagiarism. And there is a standard. IEEE standard is the Similarity Index. Okay, Similarity Index is should be less than 30%, first of all. So what does it mean? This 30% means including the name, title, your institution name, the references, and so on. Okay, so you cannot copy the whole paragraph. First of all, this is a plagiarism. Even it is 2%, 3%, no problem. This is the plagiarism. If you copy, for example, a few sentences within a paragraph, that is also plagiarism, but the whole thing is that including the name, institutions, then your address, your references. So everything, including, should be less than 30%, but not the whole sentence or not the whole paragraph. Okay, you cannot copy that. The idea, even if you copy the idea, okay, if you want to write your own sentence, of course you will copy some words for sure. Okay, so there are, for example, 6,000 words or 7,000 words in your report, and with these words similarity should be less than 30%. Word similarity, not the sentence, not the paragraph. Did you got the point, Abdur?
Yes, sir. So whenever we extract some information from the net, we are also supposed to give the reference.
Yeah. First of all, you have to cite it. That means give the reference. That is not the question at all. But even you cite it or give the reference, you have to rewrite it. You cannot write the exact sentence or exact paragraph. You cannot copy. Okay. Even you rewrite your own sentence, of course, obviously some words will come on, right? And that's for sure, and that is actually needed. Okay, without your imagination. Okay, always this may come, no problem, but this similarity should be less than 30%. This word similarity. This is called the word similarity, not the sentence or the paragraph similarity. You cannot copy that from anywhere, from any source. Okay. So regarding, sorry.
How can we check that it's below 30%?
Yeah, there are some plagiarism checker, but there are some official. There are some unofficial. So for the official, you can actually you can actually buy some license from somewhere. One of this one is this one. Have you heard the name?
No, sir.
Turnitin. Okay. There's some Bangladeshi license giving authority, so you can buy this one. Probably, I'm not sure how much they're asking. Probably $10 or $20 a whole life. $20 probably. I can. Now for $10 per year, maybe $50 or $100 for whole life is something like that. I saw. Okay. So this is official. There are many. Okay. IEEE cross-check, authenticate, Turnitin. There are many others. Okay. You can use any one, but there are some free checker, but that are not actually suitable for the academics. Okay. Normally we recommend to buy the license. For Turnitin for the students probably is very less. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Then the other thing is that since you are talking about these internet sources, very good. For the internet sources, for example, the first one is the internet. Okay. Home automation. For the internet sources, you have to write here. When you are writing this, you have to write here the access date. Okay, date of access.
So, sorry to interrupt. I wanted to add some points regarding this question from the students. They were asking about the plagiarism checker.
Yeah.
So, if they can't buy the authorized versions, there are various tools also available in the internet. If they just go and write plagiarism checker in the Google, they can get free websites. There are word limitations and other limitations, but still they can have some idea that how much they can put down in those report, and they will get some basic idea that how much similarity is there in their writing and the internet resources.
Yes.
There are some websites which are free.
Yes. Thank you, Naina. That's true. Okay. Any other thing there I missed, Naina?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Then the final topic I will go for the senior project or final year design project report. Okay. Let's move on to that. But before that, I'm not sure. Anna, can you continue for 5 minutes? I'm coming. I have a parcel came for to take it.
Sir, we can wait and take the questions from the others.
Yeah, you can answer. Yeah.
Yes, if the students have any question, I can answer. Since I don't have.
Otherwise, you can show some senior project if you have. I can stop here.
Sir, right now I don't have access to my computer, so.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I'm trying for my phone,
okay.
but if the students have any question, I can answer that and I can help them. By
okay. Otherwise, what I can do is that I can present. Which one? Okay, Nana, just continue with the students from the question.
Okay, sir. If you have any question, you can ask me so that I can help you regarding anything, any formatting or anything if you want to know. Okay. So what we can do is you have been given a link in the chat box. Amira, please share the link again. So by that time Razzak sir joins us again. Can you please fill in the form which have been provided in the chat box? That is the feedback form for our today's workshop. You can leave us some suggestions so that in future, if we are going to arrange this kind of workshop, if you want to have any other kinds of workshop, you can also leave us your feedback. If you can fill that in. Is that fine for all?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm trying to join so that I can also talk about the formatting.
Ma'am, I have some questions.
Yes.
Ma'am, I wanted to know what are the main components of a lab report we should include, and I want to know how to write the lab analysis, then the lab.
See, since you're asking about the lab report, whenever we're talking about the lab reports, generally it depends on the faculty members. If you're asking about the format of the lab reports, it depends on the faculty members, as well as it depends on the course, which course you're taking. If it is a basic hardware lab, then the lab report format will be different, and if it is a software-based lab, then definitely the format is going to be different, because you'll have to include the simulations and the discussions. So if I talk about a general format, the first thing you need to think about is the cover page, because as Razzak sir has mentioned, that you have to start with a cover page. Then your lab report may have the theoretical aspects. You may want to talk about the theoretical concepts. Then there will be data table and reading, and the most important part of them is the analysis part, which is the discussion or the data analysis part, where you're going to analyze the readings you get during the experimentation, and then you will conclude with a result. So these are the general components of a lab report, and it may change. Some other components can be added depending on the lab. Okay. So.
Okay, yeah, I understand, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So let me try to join from computer. If I can join, I will show you some links from where you can use the plagiarism checker. Let me try to find out that one. I think you people were very much interested in that one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you filling on the form that have been provided? The feedback form?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Okay, let me show you how you can easily find out the plagiarism checker. I think all of you can see what I'm sharing.
Yes, ma'am,
So
we can.
if we just write plagiarism checker, you can see there are lots of tools. Okay. This is one link that I used to use during my senior project, and you can see that there's a limit of 1000 words. You have to copy and paste your write-up in this box, and then you can check. Okay. One limitation of using these free tools is that there are lots of databases which are not freely accessible, with like IEEE Explorer and other databases were not free to access. When you're using these free tools, it may happen that they're not checking from those databases. They're checking from the open databases generally, because these are free tools. So you have to remember, whenever you're using these free tools, if your similarity report is about 30%, and whenever the licensed versions will be used, it may go up to 60%. So if you're using these free tools, you have to be careful. Maybe, as Razzak sir mentioned, that the permitted amount of similarity is 30%. Maybe using a free tool, you should keep it within 10%, so that whenever it will be checked through a licensed version, it's still easy for you. Okay. So will that help?
Yes, ma'am.
There are lots of other websites also. This is one which I use very randomly. This is a good one. And there are others also. You can also go for other tools like this. Okay. So any other question?
Ma'am, I had a question.
Yes.
So, Miss, when like we're doing our senior project now, so we have to
Yes.
write a report at the end of each trimester. So we've done with our second trimester yesterday.
Okay.
At the end, we'll make a budget as well. So we have to make a final report. So usually we see that we add a lot of information in the report. But
Yes.
what I wanted to put, what it is that we should avoid like mentioning in the report, because there's a lot to put in the report, but what it is that I should not put in the report. Like sometimes we
There's a
write
simple
a lot.
rule. There's a simple rule that I always tell you that whenever you are writing a report, you have to think what are the information that you know and you are using in your project. There are lots of things related to your project, but which are the information which are useful to you, and which are the information that you are confident that yes, I am using these concepts in my project and these are important terms in my project. So this is how you eliminate the unwanted information. Is that clear? There is no rule like that you should include this and that, but if you follow this simple rule, which are the topics which are most relevant and I am using those topics, you have to enlist those things. And
Would you recommend any, like, as in, sometimes we make our reports very huge and sometimes we tend to finish it within like 2-3 pages. So is there any recommendation, say, like within these number of pages we should keep our report?
In your final report, there is a guideline from IEEE department that you have to follow. And I think it is mentioned that the final report should be minimum of 40 pages or like that. There's a manual in our website and you can find out that. Should I show you that link?
Yes, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Just I came back. Thank you very much. Okay, probably you are talking about the final year
yes, sir.
design project or the senior project. Yes, I can start from there, no problem.
Okay, sir.
So someone is asking about how many pages will be the
yes,
report,
sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So IEEE web page, actually we have this one. If you go to the IEEE web page, so just okay. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So go to the resources button. You can see the resources, and for faculty members, for students. So you click on the students, for students. Then there are some documents. Okay. You can see the documents either in PDF or in Word. Okay. So the senior project research proposal form. This is 498. So for 440, we have also the same kind of things, and we normally disseminate to the students directly. This will be posted very soon here in this. So for example, the senior project report template, you can download this template. Okay. There's some manual. Okay. You can see the senior project manual. You can read this manual. So your answer is here. Okay, this is the undergraduate senior project manual is somewhere here. Okay, so normally, as mentioned by Naina, is exactly correct. It is written that the minimum pages should be 40. Okay, should be 40. It is somewhere written. Paper. This is the general documents guideline. Okay, everything is here. Yes, this is the length. Let's see. Okay. The minimum length is 40 pages. Okay, which only includes the main text and excludes the endnotes and appendices. So, okay, there is no maximum number of pages. Okay, the thesis will be evaluated based on the quality. Okay, the margins are here. Okay. The paper size are here, the font size and font name are here, line spacing are here, okay, paragraph indentation is here, okay, order of materials, okay, the title page, declaration page, approval page, acknowledgement, abstract, okay, table of contents, list of figures, list of tables, okay, text of the thesis, the list of references, appendices. See the template, okay. So the template I have already downloaded from this. Okay, page numbering the pages. Okay, so everything is here. This is 3 centimeter each. It is written in centimeter. So from the bottom, it is footer is 1.5 centimeter. It's exactly half. So this is called the footer. This is called the footer. So the preliminary pages. Okay, declaration page, approval page, acknowledgement, abstract. So everything is detailed here. Okay, if you, okay, this is the report. Okay, body of the thesis. For example, you have to write the chapter 1, introduction. Then you have to write, so the heading, subheading, subheading, and so on. Okay, figure. Always you have to write the figure captions below the figure. Okay, always. And the table captions is always top of the table. Okay, so these are the things when you write the report formally, you have to make sure that you are following this. Okay, table captions at the bottom of the table and table captions at the top of the table, or sometimes we call the table title. Okay, so the references, it is written here. If it is journal, there how you write the journal papers. Conference, then how you write the conference paper. Okay, you can see, as I mentioned, that the journal name, author name, and then the journal, this is the title of the paper, this is the journal name, then the volume, then the page number, then year. So you can see the conference. So the conference is written as the name of the author, then title, then the name of the conference, then the date of the conference, the venue of the conference, okay, and then the page number. Okay, if it is the thesis of the dissertation, you have to write the name, then the title, whether this is the doctoral dissertation or the master's thesis or the undergraduate thesis, you have to write it, where it is presented and when. And if it is the internship report, then you have to write in such a way, this is the report, okay, and then this is the title. If it is the book, then write the author name, then the book title, then this is the publisher name, this is the edition, and this is the print edition actually, and this is the year. If it is the electronic resources, that means from the website, then you have to write the website name, then accessed on 14 March 2012. So you have to write it, because for example at 2020 you may not find this one. Okay, so somebody will may told can call you that you are a cheater. Okay, he or she didn't find this one. But if it is the access date is written, then you can find that at that time it was there, right? And this is the company report, okay, or organizational report. So in that case, it is, say, for example, DESCO annual report, March 2012. So everything is written in the manual. So go to the manual and check it very clearly. Okay. So for the appendices, you have to write it, appendices A, B, C, D, and so on. So if you go to the template, then you can find it. You can find it. Okay. So template means you have to follow this. You have to follow this. You have to follow exactly how it is. Okay. For example, this is the bold and block letter. You have to use that one. Okay. This is the mix letter or the sentence case. You have to write that. Okay. Student name, ID, and so on. And this is the font size. For example, 20. Then bold. Use that one. This is the name of the university. This is 14. Bold. You have to write that. Times New Roman. This is the logo. Everything you have to follow. Exactly the same. Spacing is also the same. The department name, this is the term, you follow it. Okay, this is the declaration, for example, and then the name of the students, ID, date, you are submitting date. Okay, then you sign it. Then this is the title, okay, submitted by, has been approved on, date, and then approved by. Okay, this is the acknowledgement. Okay, you want to acknowledge your report to your supervisor, to your other faculty members, maybe your class teacher, maybe your fellow classmates, your friends, maybe your father, mother, maybe your God. Okay, whoever you want to acknowledge it. Okay, this is the abstract. Okay, this is the abstract. Can anyone tell me the difference between the abstract and the conclusion? Because you have the abstract, Also at the beginning and at the end you have the conclusion. Can anyone tell me the difference between these two? We have a lot of 400 or 490 students here. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Sir,
Yes.
the abstract mainly we write about like what whatever like we might be talking about in the paper, and in the conclusion we mention what we've actually found out of it, and then we mention that at the end. I'm not sure.
Yes. Yeah, partially correct. Anyone else? So it was
Sir,
40.
abstractly, maybe sir, what we are expecting, but when we go to the conclusion, what we have achieved, I guess that's in the conclusion part.
What you were expecting and what you have been achieved. Yes, that is also partially correct or semi-partially correct or semi-correct. Anyone else? Okay. So basically the conclusion means you have to conclude your result, your findings. Okay, you have to conclude your findings or your result. Okay, over there, and the result may be described, or maybe you can use some numerical values. No problem over there. But in the abstract, basically you talk about everything, the whole summary of your project. Okay. That means what you did, how you did, and what you have achieved. Okay, but not this will include all the results or the findings. Okay, the summary of the findings may be added in one sentence. The summary of the methodology may be in one sentence. The summary of the whole project may be few sentences. Okay, your objectives may be in one sentence. Yes, Anna.
So I want to add there is one more term which is known as executive summary, which is used whenever you're going to write a report for your organization. Whenever you'll be doing a job, a corporate job, then the term which will be used in place of abstract is the executive summary.
Yeah.
So that is what I wanted to add.
Yeah. Okay, you are correct. Thank you, Naina. So basically, for the executive summary is basically used, for example, for the company report or the organizational report or something, annual report or something like that. And for the abstract, normally we use in the academic report, whether this is for the exam or may not be the exam. Okay, for example, for the journal papers, for the conference papers, for the class report, for the project report, anything academic, normally we use the abstract. Okay, so that everything starting from your objectives or goals, your methodology, and your findings. Okay, everything in the sentence form. But if you want to include some results you can include in the conclusions, your findings. Okay, and in the conclusion, what you can do, you can conclude something about your observation of your findings. Okay, you can conclude in one or two sentences, and if it is not finished, you can write that one also. Okay, if you are not able to finish that one, so there may be some extended work, you can do that in future. Okay. Sometimes you can write in the conclusion, but sometimes you can write in a separate paragraph, writing the future works or something like that. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this one, and we are writing this one, right? So this is the table of content. This is very interesting. You can see. I don't know how many of you can.
Sir, I actually want you to talk about this table of contents, because I see always our students are struggling with the table of contents. I want you to talk about this one, because I have learned this from you.
Yeah. So this is the last one actually. I wanted to talk, and then even this one. Okay. If you want to see the inside, okay, then for example, you just unhide this one. You can see what we have done here. Okay, this means this is the dot that is the space bar, and if you see this kind of arrow, that means this is actually the tab. Okay, we use the tab here. And if you see this kind of thing, that means this is the enter. If you enter, then you can see some kind of things. Every time you enter, you find this one. Okay. So when you use this one, 2.1, 3.1, this is the table number. Okay. This is the table captions, and this is the page number. So sometimes I found that the students are using in such a way. Okay. In such a way. Make sure that don't use in such a way. Don't use that. For example, this one. Okay? This will not match with that one. Okay? Because this, if the alphabet here and here we have the same alphabet, then maybe the same space is fine. But if it is not, then you cannot use this one. Okay? So better to use the tab. Okay, this is the last one. Similarly, for this one also use the tab. Okay, tab. Okay. Then this will be matching. Otherwise not. Okay, even for this one you can do that. No problem. But I wanted to make it table. Using the table you can also do that. No problem. Okay. So you see what we did here. Okay, a lot of things. Okay, how we did that. Okay, we use the tab for the page at the end. But what actually Naina is requesting me is that how to write this kind of numbering. Okay, this alignment and this number. So look at this one. We use the chapter here. You can see we use the tab, and then we start here. Okay, this is written the emittance circuit. Okay, so normally we use this way. This is the chapter name. This is the chapter name introduction. So all the chapter name are in the same alignment. You can see the same alignment. The chapter name. Okay. Then this is the heading. Okay. This is the subheading, and this is the subheading. Okay. So you can see the heading is actually starts with this alignment. Okay. The subheading would start with this alignment. And then the subheading starts with this alignment. Okay, so in such a way you can do that. So every time the alignment you have to use this indentation. Otherwise this will not work. Okay, so you can see 2.4.1. Okay, a lot of things are here. So if you just enter here, okay, if you put just enter here, so look at this one. This is 2.4.1, 2.4.2, and then 2.4.3, 4.4 automatic. Okay, if you just delete here, then automatically this will be changed. Okay, then if you put this numbering, actually this numbering also you have to use this number. Okay, from this number, and then if you put, for example, anything here, you just put it automatically, the number will be here, auto. And if you don't need any sections, just delete it and automatically the number will go there. Okay. So put anything here, okay. Anything here you can see, anywhere you can take it. So make sure that you are taking at the same place at here. Okay, so the starting is here, and this one you can also take it anywhere. Okay, if this one you can take anywhere, you can see anywhere you can take. So if you want to put it, okay, not this indentation, but this one, put it here, then the size is here. You can write it here, or if you don't write, then put any number. You can go anywhere else. Okay, by using your eye, you just put it anywhere else. Okay, you can clear all tabs, no problem. You can put it, no problem. Okay, if you don't need this one, put it here. Okay, for everything. Okay, let's check with one number, right? How to make this one? I'm not sure. Look at this one. So we have to make it, for example, okay, 2.5. Then we need the 2.5.1. How can we make it? You just use some tab. Okay, once again, so put it here. Use some tab. So when you use the tab, so it is coming here. Okay, it is not exactly the same as this place. So put it here, for example, then put it here. Okay, here is fine probably. You can put it here. Okay, so you need actually, no, we don't need. We have to make it more. Okay, we have to make it 2.5.1. 2.5.1. And how can we do that? So select this one, go here. Okay, set number value. Okay, set number value 2.5. Sorry. There it is. Define number format, sir. Define number format. This one, 1 to 3.
Okay, yes.
1 to 3. Then come here. 2.5.1. Let's see, everything is 2.5.1, right? Yes. So put this one, 2.5.1. Look at this. So if you want to place exactly the same as here, so right. So put it here. Okay. So these are not here. Okay. So this you can take it from here. Copy this one. Put it there. You can see. And then we make this one new one. 2.5.1. Okay. So if you forget, once again, click here, then use the tab. Okay. Use the tab. No problem. Put it exactly here. And this one will be here, right? Yeah. Okay. So this one will be 2.5.1.1. Okay. So come here. Okay. Come here and define new number format. Define new number format. Then come here, right? So we have to use here, right? Okay, just take before this one. Okay, 2.5.1 point that one. Okay, so this one never delete this one. Okay, this 1, 2, 3, 4 will automatically come. You can see. Okay, this is not the place. I have to put it. Put it here. Exactly. I'm not sure whether this will go here or this you can put anywhere. Yes. But put it here. You cannot put it here. If you want to write the, for example, this is a bigger one. Okay, big sentence. Keywords a big sentence. Copy this. This. Okay, put it here. This one. Put it here. You can see where this will go. This will define by this one. Okay. So this you have to take it here. Exactly. Okay. If it is very long, no problem. Maybe somewhere here. This one is also here. Okay, so this is the bottom line. The bottom paragraph is here. The first one is starting here. Okay, the first line. Okay. So it put it in something. So can you do that? This numbering?
Yes.
So anywhere you can do that. Anywhere. Okay, 2.1, 2, 3, these are very simple. These are very simple. For example, you want to make 2.1, right? Once again, 2.1. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. So what you have to do is that you have to come here. Okay, make this number format. Okay, the point 1 is already here. So what you can do is that put it here. Up. No, not double click. Let's put here. Define number format. Come here. 1, 2, 3. Right. Then take the cursor before 1. 2.1. Okay, you can put it. Then you need, for example, 2.1.1. Okay, just put it here. Tab. Use the tab. You can take it here. No problem. Then go here. Go to the number. And basically take here, then 2 point, 1 point will go here. Anywhere you go, then go here. Okay. Normally this should go here. I don't know why this is A automatically. So what we have already used, okay, this will be already here. Okay, so whatever you need, you just do it. I think you can do that. Can you do this numbering and indentation? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so this table of contents is very, very important, especially for you to prepare. Okay, so you have to follow, and the other thing is that for any formal report, you have to use the same format, same fonts. Okay, maybe the different font size. Font size is normally sometimes you need small, sometimes, but always use the same font. If it is the different font, then this will be, your reports looks like different. Okay, you can do that. So Naina, we have actually almost 2 hours. So now we need to finish.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is actually not for 1 or 2 hours. Actually, we need the whole day. So when physically the classes will start, then we can do that the whole day workshop with some assessment, some day. So, yes, maybe Hassan want to say something? Anybody? Any question?
The floor is open for questions. You can ask if you have any confusion.
স্যার আমার একটা কোশ্চেন আছে স্যার।
Yes.
স্যার আমার কোশ্চেনটা রিপোর্ট লেখা নিয়ে না, মানে সিনিয়র প্রজেক্টের রিপোর্ট লেখা নিয়ে না, আমার কোশ্চেন হচ্ছে যে সিনিয়র প্রজেক্ট নেওয়ার জন্য আমার মিনিমাম কত ক্রেডিট কমপ্লিট হতে হবে?
ওকে, 100 ক্রেডিটস।
100 ক্রেডিটস। আর স্যার সিনিয়র প্রজেক্টে তো 9 ক্রেডিটস হচ্ছে ওটাতে অ্যালোকেটেড আছে। এটা কি আমি নিলে ফুল 9 ক্রেডিট কি একবারে চলে আসবে নাকি ভাগ ভাগ করে আসবে?
সিনিয়র প্রজেক্টে তো 9 ক্রেডিট নাই কোথাও। কোন সিনিয়র প্রজেক্ট কোড বলো?
স্যার সরি 9 ক্রেডিট না স্যার 6 ক্রেডিট, সরি
6 ক্রেডিট স্যার।
জি স্যার।
6 ক্রেডিটে একবারই গ্রেড হবে, বাট ইভ্যালুয়েশনটা হবে 1 + 2 + 3। সো 3 ট্রাইমেস্টার বা 3 টার্মস এ হবে টোটাল। সো 1 ক্রেডিট + 2 ক্রেডিট + 3 ক্রেডিটস। তো 3টা এক্সাম হবে, 3টা রিপোর্ট লিখতে হবে, 3টা প্রেজেন্টেশন।
জি স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
So anybody else? Any question? Final one. Okay, students are decreasing and decreasing. I don't know. They have probably some party, some marriage ceremony or birthday. I don't know. So it was 40, now it is 23. Okay, so they don't need this one. Okay. So there is no motivation at all. So that is the question. They don't want to learn, but they want to earn. Before earning, you have to learn. Okay. Okay. So thank you very much. There is no other question. Then I'd like to thanks once again. Especially Tasin Ferdowsar and Naina, the chair of, advisor of Women in Engineering Affinity Group, IEEE IB student branch. And then we have some executive members of we, Amira, Bithi, and many others. And I'd like to thanks all the participants here. especially hearing such a long hour. 2 hours is a big hour for you probably. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving us your valuable time. It was really fruitful workshop, and surely it will be help in our future. So, sir, we have the token of appreciation for you, and it will be presented by our branch counselor, Dr. Indikaful Islam, sir. Sir, are you there? Sir, maybe Kafi sir এখন নেই. So I would like to request our we advisor Tasin Ferdusara Naina ma'am. Ma'am, please present the token of appreciation.
Bithi, can you present the certificate?
Miss, sorry, Miss.
Can you present the certificate from the screen? Thank you very much. I would like to thank our honorable speaker today, Dr. Abdur Razzak, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. And I'm sure today our students have got some guidelines on how to write their report and also how to format those. And I'm sure it will help them in their future courses and also in their future endeavors. So this is a very small token from us for sir. Sir, if you can please accept this from us.
Yes, thank you very much. And once again, I'd like to thank IEEE Student Branch WIE Affinity Group, especially Tasin Ferdusara Naina and the executive members and all other members and the participants. So we can take a group picture.
Yes, sir.
Probably.
Joining, and I hope you guys have learned and this tackled all the elements with some advices that our IEEE IUB student branch and advisor of IEEE IUB IAS student branch chapter, Dr. Abdur Razzak, has given. And I would also like to thank some of the faculty members present, especially Kafi sir, our branch counselor, and Naina ma'am, our WI advisor. Before we take picture, I would like to request all the participants to fill out the form that we have given, the attendance forms. Kindly could you please fill out that form before we take a picture. And I will also request for everyone, those who are comfortable, to switch on their camera so that we can take a picture.